in as soon as I can. In the meantime, just stay out of sight.
Someone is hiding something. Now, we have scoured every inch of the galley, and there is no sign at all of the wallet. So I'm afraid there's only one conclusion that can be made. Someone has taken it. And anyone in the vicinity at breakfast has to be considered under suspicion.
Not fair.
How come?
There was only a limited opportunity, and you were all there at the time. Now, I'm willing to accept this was some kind of misguided prank, so I'll make a deal. If the wallet's returned by 1800 intact, we'll let the matter rest there.
What if it isn't, Dad?
The innocent will suffer with the guilty, because the shore leave this group has coming up will be cancelled.
I thought so. I had a hunch it was you.
I didn't mean to, Vanessa. Honest. I don't know what came over me. It was just a stupid thing. On the spur of the moment.
I don't think Commander Lucas will see it that way.
I only wanted $40, and there were hundreds in here. I figured I would have got that much for a reward anyway.
So you just took it?
I always meant to put it back. I swear. As soon as I got my next allowance. And then I was going to hand it in.
Well, it's a bit late for that now. You've only got until 1800.
What am I going to do? How can I come up with $40 by then?
I could lend it to you.
Really?
I've got some cash in my cabin. You could leave the wallet where it'll be found. And no one would be the wiser.
Vanessa, I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
Don't forget, you owe me a big favour for this.
Why don't we try back the other way?
Nonsense, Jason. This is the perfect spot for the Central Hotel complex and golf course. We just got to get the trees sorted out. I don't trust the water. No, Coronation will fix that. Just needs lighting up a tad. What? Did you hear something?
Yeah, it was a dinghy bird.
Dingy bird?
Sounds sort of like a sneeze, doesn't it?
I think it's time for afternoon tea. Let's head back to camp.
Okay, you're going ahead. I've got something in my shoe.
What is hotel?
Where people live when they're not at home.
And what is golf?
People hit balls with long sticks and try to put them into holes in the ground.
Why?
It doesn't matter. What's important is the stuff they're talking about is going to bring thousands of them here.
My island.
It won't be for much longer if they keep on thinking it's paradise. Now listen, I've got an idea. The only way to get rid of them is to convince them that it's not as beautiful as they think. It's up to you, but I say we don't give up without a fight.
So we put the golf course over there.
Put my cup down. That's my cup. That is my cup.
That's your,
Excuse me, that's my cup.
that's your cup.
That is your cup. That was over your side. That was on my side. Put it down.
But I came from
Put your
over there.
fingers all over it.
I should have told you that was your
Come on, they've all gone now. Oh, yeah. Maybe they're just waiting to attack again. We'll have to do something about those vicious little brutes. Even if it means fumigating the whole island.
Even if that were possible, that'd cost it.
What is it?
I saw a hand. A human hand.
You know, I heard a story once that a ship went down on the reef. The survivors made it back to this island, but one by one they disappeared and were never seen again.
Fairy tales. Take more than that to scare me off. There's a snake in there. One of you get it out.
Not me.
No way, why don't you do it?
Well, I would. I'd rather sleep out under the stars. We don't really need a tent tonight.
I'd rather sleep in one of those soft bunks back on Orca.
Is that all? For $40?
Afraid so. But they did say you only need to use a very little bit at a time. Well, aren't you going to try it out?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much.
After all that, they found the wallet in somewhere. Well, at least we got our shore leave back.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Probably because you're silly enough to believe the advertisements in the first place.
I've been an idiot, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, you would have been in a worse mess if I hadn't loaned you that money. Which reminds me, you owe me a favour. It's not much. Look, those Bates boys aren't going to say a word of what they're up to when I'm around. But they're not going to be so careful in front of you. So just tell me anything you might hear.
But that'd be like spying.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that, Vanessa.
Hey, don't you forget something. You're a thief and I know it. But no one else will, as long as you do what you're asked. Like it or not, you're on my side now, Jody.
Lambert, wake up. The kid's disappeared. The boy's gone. Wake up, you fool. We can't afford to lose him. Think of the publicity. Ah! Get me out of here. No.
Yes. They still come. How do you know?
I know.
Follow.